Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Here's the 0-1. On a line out towards center. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ian Happ now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Oh, he hit him.
That got him.
And that got him pretty flush. To third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of the second, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondback. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he starts off the second with a double.
That's inside ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top of the second. Check swing, he held up.
High.
2 balls, no strikes. Hammered on a line, base hit. Here comes Gurriel. In comes the run from second. And they put the tag on him for the out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on top.
Nice grab. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Strike 2. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Got him. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. This one smacked out to left center. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Nico Horner swings through it for strike 1. 1 out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
That's a ball.
Strike on the inside corner.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the 3rd inning. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
This one popped up right side. Horner settles under this one. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
On the ground to third. In time to Bush. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. This one in the air right field. Suzuki running hard for it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Set for the bottom of the third. Now there comes catcher Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. One burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next is a Cub. Number 8, Ian.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Ian Happ bops one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. Swanson digs in. And a foul ball. That's towards center. Thomas moving under it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is off the wall. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. The 2-2. Line and a base hit into right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas. In the air, left field. That's a base hit.
Back-to-back singles, totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got
base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. Perdomo in the box lays off for ball one.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
3-0 down. Ball four, and a run comes in to score. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. The Diamondbacks trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out. Trying to lift it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So now it's throwing Arenado. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. On the ground to third. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing down the inning. Bottom 4, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Out towards right center field. Carroll on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. The D-backs leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing went around, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. On the ground. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Bush in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hey, ha!
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Line drive. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Vargas at the plate now. That's ball 1. Brown The tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And there are 2 outs. That one fouled hard the other way. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Up next for the Cubs, number 3, Alex.
And first offering is fouled off. The Diamondbacks leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. In half up to hit.
And an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana. Inning over. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the top of the 6th. Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hauls it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Hill.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 up, 2 down. Down the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Dansby Swanson. The 0-2. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1 now. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Got him swinging. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Yeehaw!
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away. Foul ball. The 0-1. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he'll reach second with one away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. And it's second. Outside low. 2-1. Outside corner. There's a strike. Caught it looking for the pay. Next to hit for Arizona, Carlos Santana.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the dirt. Line drive to short and caught. Back here at the friendly confines. Set for the last half of the 7th. Nico Horner now at the plate. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he's in there.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 8-4. So no one on after the sac fly. Carson Kelly digs in now. Hit on the ground to the right side. Santana takes it to the bag. That's it out.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Way out front for strike 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. The throw into second. And he's there with a double. Dangerous hitter at the plate, and Alex Bregman. 1 for 3. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the left fielder, Ildemaro Vargas.
Now, number
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hack takes it in for the out. One down. Here's a high chopper. Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alek Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. From 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 10-4. Now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. High fly ball down the left field line. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And a base hit into right center field. And the hits just keep on coming.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
In time to Bush, and that is on to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kevin Ginkel.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound, deep.
Rudder takes off. Pitches low.
That's the ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. The 1-0. High fly ball out to left field. 2 down.
Up next, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Here, what?
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Slow roller up the middle. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
Ball, that's in.
The D-backs up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. On the ground right side. The throw to first. 2 away. Ildemaro Vargas the next to hit. 1 for 4 with a double.